Me and my campmates were attacked by what I first thought were evil Smurfs, but they were actually sprites. It all started when we found the perfect place to camp during our nature study expedition. Some of my campmates didn't respect the environment. They kept bossing me around even though I was just trying to do the right thing. Then I noticed a strange mushroom, and it started moving. It walked into a hole. I followed it, and that's when I discovered an entire hidden civilization of sprites living underground. My campmates weren't amazed the way I was. They were excited about capturing one, or getting famous from it. Later, I learned the truth. The sprites were protectors of the forest. I warned my campmates not to disturb their habitat, but they ignored me. Then their leader appeared and welcomed us peacefully. But while he was talking, I noticed 3 sprites hiding a red-stained shoe. When I turned back to tell my campmates, the sprites and the shoe were gone. One of my campmates asked if we could stay the night. The leader agreed. That night, I kept trying to convince myself the red stain was just ketchup or paint. Eventually, I fell asleep. Then I heard glass shatter. I woke up, and all my campmates were gone. I saw a light and followed it, and found one of them tied up, surrounded by fire. He didn't make it. When I tried to free another, he admitted he had tried to capture one of the sprites earlier. We tried to escape, but their leader caught us and ordered the sprites to attack. We ran. At first, we managed to get away from a few, but there were too many. One by one, my campmates were taken. We were completely powerless. My last campmate tried hiding in a hole, but the sprites got revenge on him for disrespecting them earlier in a brutal way. Then, I was the only one left. I thought I could escape, but a group of sprites blocked my path. I tripped and thought it was over, until salt from my snack box spilled onto one of them. That's when I realized their weakness. I grabbed every salty snack I had and used the salt to fight them off. I managed to defeat several, but one surprised me and forced me to use my last snack. I crawled toward the exit, thinking I was finally safe. Then their leader appeared, knife in hand. Furious that I tried to save people who had disrespected nature, he attacked. But right then, my bird flew in and pooped on his eyes, blinding him. I used that moment to run. I made it onto a weak bridge that started to collapse under me. With my last bit of strength, I used my weight pouch to push myself across to the other side. I looked back at him one last time and escaped. Behind me, they celebrated like nothing had happened. That day, I learned how dark and twisted nature can really be. If you made it this far, hit like, subscribe, and comment. What would you have done in my place?